Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with the Roshake Corruption, and today I've got another episode of Shout Out Sunday for you guys. For those of you new to my channel, basically the premise behind this series is for me to help some of the smaller YouTubers out there to grow their channels, because guys, I've been there pumping out content every day and just not seeing my channel grow as much as I would like. So this is a series that's very near and dear to my heart and is intended to help some of the other YouTubers out there to grow and become successful. First of all though, before getting into the shoutouts themselves, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, the format of this Shoutout Sunday is a little bit different since I am doing a vlog type video. So if you guys could give me feedback on that, let me know what you think, that would be awesome. Next order of business, I recently released a Halo 5 multiplayer first impressions, and I actually sort of changed up the format of that video in that I included a face cam and I have a little bit of a face cam layout. So obviously, as always, there's no obligation and this isn't going to affect your chances of getting a shout out, but if you guys could go check it out and give me some feedback on what you think, because I would like to use that format for future videos in Fallout and maybe even Pokemon in the future. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description and in an annotation. Lastly, before getting into the shoutouts, I want to once again reiterate the criteria I use to judge just who wins these shoutouts each week. And just to clarify here, it's not enough to just satisfy these requirements. I will choose those who best satisfy these requirements as the winners each week. The criteria are as follows. 1. You need to have a consistent and regular uploading schedule within reason. 2. You need to be a hard worker, and I will judge this by the editing and little details that you add into your videos. 3. You need to be dedicated to your community, reply to comments, and put your viewers above all else. 4th, and this is the most important characteristic, guys, you need to stay active on my Shoutout Sunday series and check out the channels that I shout out to. And I cannot stress how important this requirement is. This is in many ways a prerequisite to getting a shout out. So please be sure to check out the channels that I shout out to in this episode if you want a shout out for next week. Alright folks, and with that, I think it's about time to get into the shoutouts here. And first up on the shout list this week is a YouTuber by the name of Guru Gamer. And if there's one thing you guys should know about Guru Gamer, it's that he is incredibly dedicated to his community. He always tries to get them involved with stuff in his LPs, doing things like letting them make choices for him, interacting with them, and stuff of that nature. With regards to specific content, my favorite LP of his personally is probably his Fire Emblem LP, which has been a ton of fun to watch despite having very little experience with the game. But he also has a Pokemon LP for those of you who are interested. As such, Guru Gamer is a phenomenal YouTuber and I highly recommend checking his channel out. Next up on the shout list for this week is Halved Studios, a gaming channel that is actually quite entertaining to the point where I might even say that he is one of the funnier YouTubers that I've ever come across. But besides that, Halved also puts a lot of work into the details of his videos, be it the editing, the intros, the thumbnails, and what have you. With regards to specific content, Halved is currently doing LPs of Mass Effect 2 and Soma, both of which have been very cool and very fun to watch. So guys, Halved Studios is an awesome channel, and as such, I highly recommend checking it out. The third person I want to give a shout out to on this episode of Shout Out Sunday is Vulcan X Machina. And the first thing you guys need to know about Vulcan is that he really cares for YouTube and is truly passionate about his channel. If I had to describe him with one word, the word I would use would be earnest, and it is because of this trait that he has worked incredibly hard in everything pertaining to his channel. Right now, Vulcan is currently doing an LP of Skyrim as well as a Pokemon Blue randomized Nuzlocke, both of which are very awesome and I highly recommend checking out. So guys, Vulcan X Machina is a phenomenal YouTuber, and as such, I highly recommend giving his channel a look. Fourth up on the shot list for this week is Assassin of Egypt, and if there's one thing you guys need to know about this guy, it's that he is incredibly passionate about gaming, which has resulted in him really caring about his channel and being an incredibly hard worker, which when you think about it, seems like something trivial since we all obviously love the game, but this guy's passion strikes me as being on a whole nother level sometimes. The specific content on Assassin's channel includes games like Grand Theft Auto, Halo 5, Star Wars Battlefront, which is not a game I've tried out yet, but I've definitely heard good things about it. But anyways, the point is that Assassin has got an awesome channel, so I definitely recommend giving it a look. Last but not least, I would like to give a shout out to a YouTuber by the name of Gojetsu, which first off, it is insane that this guy only has 45 subscribers because he definitely deserves way more. From what I've seen, he does an amazing job with his editing and adding little details into his videos, which I would argue shows how much he values the viewing experience of his audience and shows his dedication to the community. With regards to this specific content on Gojetsu's channel, he focuses mainly on games like Metal Gear Solid, Star Wars Battlefront, Batman Arkham Knight, and much more. So Gojetsu is an awesome YouTuber, and as such, I definitely recommend checking his channel out. Alright folks, and that is pretty much going to do it for this episode of Shoutout Sunday. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Shoutout Sunday videos in the future. Also, I hate to sound like such a broken record here, but be sure to check out the channels down below in the description if you would like a shoutout for next week. I cannot stress how important this requirement is in who earns these shoutouts. But anyways, I think that's enough for this episode of Shoutout Sunday, so I will see you all next week.